Okay, so, for everyone that hasn't seen me play anything of this yet, hello, I am playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Tactician, the hardest difficulty. My character is a warlock called Thorlock. He looks just like me if I lost like 30 pounds and was a half-elf. How do I like Karlach so far? Well, I just got her, so we gotta test her out a little bit more. I gave her bear totem rage, so hopefully that's going to work out well as a frontliner for us. That's my plans for her, is to make her go in the front and tank things. Big tank.
These things have stayed interesting.
Barbarian, spelled bear. Okay. So the very last thing we did was beat up some gnolls and then go beat up some, quote-unquote paladins that were hunting down Karlach. And now she's on our team, and I want to go back into the goblin area because we haven't done the goblins yet. And also because gnolls are scarier than goblins. So this should be slightly easier. Egg.
The gods are watching me.
But before that, we found a cave. I'm curious, what's in this cave? Totally a fair and balanced encounter, yeah.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Oh, this is an owlbear cave, then. That's a problem. Owlbears are scary. Well, let's go talk. Oh, wait, these are the two idiots that had their friend killed by the owlbear. I recognize them.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
Oh, this'll be great. This'll definitely not backfire at all. Let's go fight an owlbear. It's a nest, so there might be more than one, too. Oh, free pickaxe. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can speak with dead with this fucking skeleton. Let's give it a go. Oh, how about this goblin?
The corpse remains.
Goblin says no.
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Dead owlbear prey. Look at this. This is a lovely little cave. Why, if it didn't have giant owlbear tracks in it, this would be great. Can you speak goblin? Well, goblins tend to speak common, so sure.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Illithid wisdom. Performance. You have good charisma. Intimidation. Yeah, intimidation. The Illithid thing probably makes it real easy, but I like to intimidate. It makes me feel powerful. Oh, and I've got advantage from friends. Hell yeah. There's no way we fail. There we go. Perfect.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
All right. This will probably go great. I'm glad I convinced these chucklefucks to join us. Oh. Oh, they started the fight way, way early. Oh my god, it's not going well for them. Wait, why is it distressed? Ah. Okay, that's an eye thing. Halt. Oh, wow, it worked. Hold on. Very low int and charisma, so any sort of saving throws for that is good for us. Got him. 5 damage. Okay, I should be trying for the sting instead to see if we can poison it for a little bit of extra. Okay.
Well, so much for peace.
Alrighty then. I'm out of spell slots. It's a slight issue. Alright. It's fine. When in doubt, Eldritch Blast. Well, I've done all I can do. Good luck, everyone else.
Battle favors the fearless.
Hey, there we go. Nice launch.
Let's end this.
Okay, gotta move you up. Got no spell slots with you either. Slight issue.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Maybe pop a healing pot. Oh. That's pretty nice. You can use that on yourself once we get up in there. Yeah, pop a healing pot. Just to help out a bit. Oh, it's got cubs! Isn't it cute? Still does the acid damage. Yeah, that command halt is kicking ass. Let's just keep ranging it. Poison. Nice. More poison. Ah, saved.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Eldritch, go fuck yourself. Dude, Eldritch Yeet is my favorite spell. I love it. Eldritch Yeet! Ah, damn.
What should I do? On I go.
I've got this. Aye, aye.
Okay, for the time being, we'll crossbow. Good try, good try. Next time. You got it next time, girl. Saved and athletics failed. Ooh. Oh, okay. The child. Sting. Hiya. Nice. 10 damage. It is no longer being, halted. Sting! Saved, darn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Anyway, since it's no longer being halted, it is much more dangerous. So, when dealing with dangerous things, Eldritch Yeet!
This is my time.
Okay, second verse, same as the first, try again. Hey, there we go.
Let's finish this. Heading there.
Alright, let's try and beat this cub down. Okay, tenacity. Do one anyway.
Go.
Hiya! Very nice. Ow. Constitution save failed. Shriek! Oh! He's fucking dead. He's dead as dicks. Shit. Damn.
Blood comes easy these days.
Eldritch Yeet! Hiya!
Victor's path.
Eldritch Yeet! Hiya! Yeah, keep him far away from our squishy boys over here.
I'm ready.
Frightened.
Let's cook the fire, baby.
Shall we rage? Yeah, sure. I rage. Bear time. Bear in rage versus owlbear. Let's go. Hiya! Owlbear dedge. Oh my god, it really went that far. Will, no. Holy shit, that thing went far. I mean, that's the owl part, I suppose. God damn. Take this. Dark One's blessing coming in clutch. Hell yeah.
Stay on my feet.
Okay. You could just do a normal ass attack, I suppose. And that's why we don't do a normal ass attack very often. Eldritch Heat! Yeah! We did it! Victory!
Let's get going.
And nothing of importance was lost. Only minor damage taken. Will losing about 27 HP is minor damage, by the way. Is the cub around? The cub is dead. I killed it. Hold on, let me speak with Dead with the owlbear.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
I'm exhausted. Oh, so tired.
One day I'll catch a break.
Seems that Andric did not survive our encounter, though. Poor guy. But, you know. Hold on, can I speak with Dead with him?
The corpse has no.
Okay, I didn't think so. Hey, Brenna, we did it.
Andric, sir. He's with Edwin now, right? He's with the Absolute.
Totally. He died honorably. You should be proud.
Thank you. What would you have of me now, sir?
Find the nearest stronghold and report on your mission.
Edwin told us there was a camp of faithful goblins nearby. It'll do me good to be among allies. Go safely, true soul.
It was very good that I convinced them to join me because the extra health from Andric tanking and the hold or command halt was very helpful. All right, let's hunt this area for various equipment. The Oak Keep Father's Embrace. Order of Nature, undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional 1d6 radiant damage. Oh, so you don't want to get hit by animals if you wear this. AC bonus from Dex limited to +2. Pork loin. Yummy. Egg. An owlbear egg.
These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
I got an egg, chat. Kananom. And look, if the owlbear cub wanted to live, it could have just not attacked us. It's not my fault it chose violence.
More owlbear eggs, already hatched. No point in taking these.
Why is there a heavy stone just kind
I'd love to,
of floating
thanks.
there?
Uh-huh.
Making the mother of all omelets here, chat. Can't cry over one or two broken
A
eggs.
stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Magically sealed. Can't go ape smash on this thing.
Scroll of Detect Thoughts, Potion of Animal Speaking, the war between Selûne and Shar. Let's read that. An ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shar. The silver radiant Selûne and the dark alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Here, we'll pick up some of the magic stuff.
Soldier.
Grab that pot. You need some of those.
No time
Also,
to-
Shadowheart is now level 4. We should level that up. Okay, what do we get? Level 2 spell slots. Gain a cantrip. And a new feat. Alright. So, for those that don't know, I've already kind of reset Shadowheart a little bit. She starts with a domain of trickery for her clericdom, and I said no to that and turned her to a domain of life because trickery is trash. Blade Ward's not terrible. Okay, spells. Anything new that I want? Calm emotions, prayer of healing, silence, blindness, enhance ability, and protection from poison. Trickery is we have rogue at home. Yeah, exactly. I'm well aware. So what do we got right now? We've got Guiding Bolt, we've got Healing Word, Command, Shield of Faith, Spiritual Weapon, Warding Bond, and Hold Person. I don't feel like I want to change any of these, if I'm being honest. Kind of like all of these. So I think I'll just keep those spells prepared. And a feat. Let's see. Her stats. I'd need to give a +2 to get to the next breakpoint on any of her stats. So, feat-wise... I mean, we could just go for a Wisdom +2 to make the healing better. Which works really well for, you know, Domain of Life Cleric. So ability improvement might just be what we do. Because everything else isn't really amazing for just going heal bot. So yeah, ability improvement, wisdom +2, make heals better, make wisdom checks better, and all that. Yeah.
Alright, what now?
Alright, let's see if we can open this gilded chest. Also, I've got her in her knight outfit because it's too hot to put her in anything else. Ah!
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Okay, then. Gilded chest is a little fucky. Didn't expect it to attack me. So this would bring us right back up here. Whoa, camera. Camera, please. Let's take a further look around the area and maybe we can find something to help us open that, eh? Time to jump. Oh, look at that. I need to pay a little more attention to the environment. There's a lot of seemingly environmental weapons that I think we can use. Because look at this stalactite. I bet if you hit it, you could drop it right on the owlbear for a shit ton of damage. And there's another one over there. I've been noticing a lot of these in encounter areas. A lot of environmental things like that. I need to take better stock of the location before we go into fights. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it would take at least a couple of hits. But I bet that shit would hurt. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's anything up here. We just came up here for funsies, apparently. Yeah, alt not lighting them up does make it harder to get your eyeballs on that kind of thing, so that's why I said I need to pay really close attention to the environment more than I have been, that's for sure. Because like I said, I bet that would have done a shit ton of damage, probably like half the owlbear's health in one hit, which was definitely more than like 2 or 3 ranged attacks. What if I unlit that candle? Last chalice, incense. It's my incense now. It's got Saloon seal on it, so I'm guessing I just can't do anything with this at the moment.
Don't be shy.
If we light some candles.
Yeah.
Reception. Okay. Genesis of Saloon and Shar. Didn't I already read that? No, that was the war. Dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Saloon and Shar after Saloon ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
See if we can get a perception check. There we go.
Something over there.
Saloon prayer sheet. A prayer dedicated to Saloon, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
Saloonite prayer. How useful.
I could go for a good
Religion
meal.
failed, that's unfortunate. Can anyone else get it?
This prayer sheet's got the same symbol as the chest. Hey, wait a sec.
Hey, wait a sec.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Okay. Does that mean that we can now open the chest? Let's do a quick save just in case something bad happens if we try it again. Oh, fuck you. But why, though?
Hey, good looking.
Okay, let me reload before I took 7 radiant damage for no fucking reason. Might need the paper in inventory. It wouldn't let me pick it up when I clicked on it. So I'm assuming I don't. But it is kind of hard to tell.
Damn,
Oh,
it's
just
good to be
out of
alive.
curiosity. Yump! Pick up. Examine. This is both sturdy and pleasing to the eye. Okay, so now I have the Saloonite prayer. Acolyte, her gift of silver, Shadowheart is inspired.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Oh, I guess I did need it in my pack. Now it's no longer radiant.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it if possible.
Oh? But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Saluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
I see. How about some insight? Or we go for persuasion or intimidation. She probably would not like it if I did the persuasion or intimidation. How about we try with the persuade? Actually, I'm really curious. Let's try the insight first. Wow, that's probably not gonna work, eh? Yep. You don't want to tell us.
Because we've enough troubles and burdens as it is. Common sense, that's all.
Use your parasite to enter her thoughts. Look for what she's hiding. She probably won't like that. How about we try a persuasion? I got +4 on that. I got friend's advantage. Okay, I got +3 on that with advantage. There we go. Unnatural 20.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
And that's kind of the point, ain't it?
It hurts.
A hero at heart.
All right, let's open it. We've got a Selûne Rite, silver necklace, bloodstone, an idol of Selûne, and a moondrop pendant. Writhing dance. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke attacks of opportunity. That's kind of helpful. Take the chest. We can sell that too. Okay, so not provoking attack of opportunities when at 50% hit points or less is pretty helpful. I'd say, if anything, I'd want to throw it on the barbarian, right? That way she can move. Shadowheart disapproves.
What to do? Never wanted the easy path.
I'm sorry that you disapprove, but I want free stuff. Oh, does she disapprove because I used friends? That could be.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out. Something the matter?
Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise.
Besides,
Okay.
you saved my life aboard the Nautilus.
She still doesn't say
How
anything
can I
bad
do
about us, so it's
anything but
fine.
sing your praises.
There's something you're not telling me, I'm sure of it.
I don't know what you mean.
No, I think you know exactly what I mean.
It's nothing. Really.
Come on, let's be on. Oh my god, DC 18. Nat 1. Inspiration, go! There we go.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You know, Shadowheart, you weren't making this all that... I already worked that much out. You know, you could have told me. How long were you planning to keep this a secret?
Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored.
I see.
I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind.
All right, let's see how open-minded I can be then. Why don't you tell me more?
All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her?
I've heard that Shar worship is vilified by many and forbidden outright in some parts.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me.
I didn't say that.
But there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together. But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such things? Or how about what causes it to hurt?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing in the first place?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Ah, religion. Anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Well, I hope you'll be a little more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
So let me get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship in the first place?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive.
Okay, that's
She's
fair.
my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
The Selûnites lie a lot? Sounds like Twitch chat. Chad, are you the Selûnites? Don't believe their lies. Okay, tell me something about yourself besides Shar or besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yes, thank you. You'll have to point out some night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Any clue what this mission is?
That is not for you to know. Leave it at that.
Okay, fair enough. We'll figure it out later. But we gonna fug? Yes. You know the answer to that question before you even ask it. Always the harem route, chat. Always. Now, as for straight-up romance, right now I'm leading towards Shadowheart. But we'll see. We might not have met every character yet. After all, we haven't met the bear. And who knows, we might fall in love with that bear. Hey, out of curiosity. Karlach, what's your nightwear look like? Oh, yeah, okay. Basically the same thing. Fair enough.
On my way.
He's already wearing a relatively revealing outfit.
Everything.
Think it locks you out of other choices once you pick one? Yeah, that's fine. That's not too unexpected. Okay, we went way north last time, but we didn't see other things. There's the goblin camp. So I guess we're going to the goblin camp next. It's time to go do some goblin stuff. First things first, let's do a short rest.
And here I go.
Much better.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Speaking of Karlach, we didn't get a good chance to talk to her yet, so let's try. How'd you end up with an engine in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Yep.
She put this thing in my
I'm
chest
familiar.
and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
I'll say this, it is a good thing that they mentioned that when the mind flayers put tadpoles in people's heads, it greatly weakened them, because otherwise 10 years of murdering demons, she should be a much higher level. I like Karlach's voice, by the way. Karlach's got a nice voice. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, To feel so invincible again.
Isn't there a monster that saps XP from PCs? Yes, monsters like wights, banshees, succubi, stuff like that can lower your XP, but it's very temporary and very curable. Generally, there's not really any permanent XP downs in the D&D universe, at least not anymore. If you go way back in time to old editions of D&D, there absolutely were monsters that could permanently de-level you. But they kind of started doing away with that, making it more temporary, cost resources to fix, money, stuff like that. Which is fine. If it's temporary, it's fine. If it's permanent, that's when it becomes an issue. That's when it becomes a go fuck yourself. I don't think they actually de-level you in 5e anymore. Aw. That's unfortunate. What does that infernal engine do to you anyway, Carlock?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Damn, that sucks. You must be kind of pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. Hey,
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So now that those paladins are out of the way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of people that have shoved engine hearts inside of people. We'll find one around the corner. This ain't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
That's a good question. We didn't really have too much of, you know, established immediate backstory prior to this. We'd probably be in some sort of adventure.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of trouble to throw ourselves at.
.5e whites just reduced max HP? Damn. See, I actually like the, you know, level reduction mechanic, as long as it's a thing that can be cured through, like, restoration or whatever, you know?
Don't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your...
You've got a deal.
Oh, you know what? I don't think we completely searched down below. Or not down there. Down the well? Into the spider caves? I think we can double check down there real quick. I believe there were some areas we didn't go to. Yeah, see, there's some darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. And, with Karlach here, we have an easy way to get up there and check what's in this. Apparently nothing. Minus 1 HP.
Oh, yeah.
What would that be, minus 1 HP? There we go. Oh, wow, look at this. We found some stuff. Burnt journal. What do we got? Most of this book's pages have been carefully burned away. Those that remain contain a single sentence rewritten in varying states of agitation. In her form, I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. Somebody went crazy. Water. Torches. A cleaver. Ooh, some rope and some thieves' tools. Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5, and Oral Mysteries of Faerun, Gith, and Mind Flayers. Hey! Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5. Did we see this? Yes, we have. Alright. Let's get some info on Gith and Mind Flayers. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swift. 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed, demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us was like none I had ever heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically that it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief. An empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters. They called themselves Illithids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed, bent into service to the flayers. A passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break Gith's children free. Until at last a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making. The cowled would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Slaves rise up and enslave the enslavers. Though originally a screed on Lolth penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Elliot, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Lolth herself. My drow captors cannot fathom it. But I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude and I will worship Lolth with my very soul. High elf that wants to become a drow, huh? Web-covered journal. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Menzoberranzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the house of Lolth, and I shall be its matriarch. Interesting. Spider step boots. Immune to being enwebbed. Movement speed not affected by webbed surfaces. That's very helpful. I'm going to put that on her because she needs to be able to move. Tattered journal. Finding a lot of journals here. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows. Whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Loth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigils scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. Does that mean this elf put her mind into the big spider? An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched with overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them. Transcendence. Yep, looks like it. Some scrolls. So it would appear that the giant spider was secretly... Haha, light the brazier. Secretly a, elf that decided that she really wanted to make Mommy Loth happy. And what better way than become spider? And not become Spider Rider, not become Drow Spider hybrid, become literally a giant fucking spider. And then we yeeted her off a cliff and into a chasm and one-shot her, like the geniuses that we are. What better way to defeat a boss than just give them the yeet? Okay. Yeah, it's her problem. Maybe she shouldn't have made her nest above a big fucking chasm, like an idiot. Just saying. So yes, all 200 HP just gone like that, with a single Eldritch Blast. Okay. Okay. So I remembered, right, we did miss out on checking out some stuff, and now we've checked it out, and now let's start heading towards what I believe will be the goblins.
Yeah?
Missing poster.
Missing children. Maggie Terrance, Marcus Terrance, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Lump, the Enlightened, Chalk, and Frank. Well, this could go very poorly.
So that's progress.
Let's do a quick save before we walk into this and find out what they're doing.
Very well.
They seem to be having a discussion. I'm curious. And they are eating a tiefling.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
Ooh, deception. This guy is quite elegant for an ogre. This reminds me of the ogres from, like, Warhammer. Let's try a deception. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. Adding guidance. I don't think we need friends. I've got plus 4 to 7. Yeah, we Gucci.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Friend! You are quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I like Lump. Lump is friend. I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow 2 masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
You know, rather than the goblins, you should fight for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Deception of 1,000 gold. Persuasion. Alright, I like persuasion. Because first off, it doesn't cost me any money. And second off, because I'm, you know, proficient in big charisma checks. I'll pay you. Oh my god, that's a DC 20. In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. Will the ogre really notice if I enchant? I don't have guidance? I do have guidance. It's right here. It's literally right there. Will the ogre really notice if I use friends? Guess we'll find out, won't we? I needed that advantage too.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Hey, I got inspiration for that. Sick. And now...
What's that?
A cracked support beam. Oh, so that's if I had to fight them, I have an opportunity to deal environmental damage. Ooh, we're carrying a bit too much weight. Let's fix that, shall we? Can Shadowheart do heavy armor? I think she can.
What's next, I wonder?
Yeah, I gave her the, she got proficiency in heavy armor. Thanks to, same AC. Oh, because Dex bonus. Well, it's fine. Anyway, she gained proficiency in heavy armor when I made her a life domain cleric. Duh.
I've got a long road ahead.
Wanna dance?
No time to rest.
Hey ho.
Probably gonna need to do a long rest before I take on the goblin camps, but definitely have to do that. There we go, we got her a little bit of armor now. Being said, proper barbarian doesn't look like they wear armor, or wear armor in general. But right now, I don't believe she has anything that is going to make it bad to have armor on, so we're just going to equip it. Why wouldn't we?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Come on, let's go.
Looking ahead.
Apparently carrying a helmet. Can you rage in armor? Yes. Send some of that to camp. Your Shadowheart, carry some money.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
True, I do have glove of +2
Sharp as ever.
for unarmored. I forgot who has it.
Defender of the people.
My faith will guide me.
I can also give her a helmet. Constitution saving throw is +1. I guess, quote-unquote, magic ring.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess.
Defender of the people.
More than likely, it's at camp. I don't think I sold it. Maybe Gale has it even. It's definitely at camp, though. That's giving how much AC? That's a +3, so it's still technically better than if I, gave the gloves to her.
I wonder what the next move is. What's next?
And like I said before, she's not losing out on anything by having this armor on. She doesn't have anything right now that would require her to not have armor equipped. Available only in combat. Yeah. Yeah, so we're good.
Never a dull moment.
Making me sweat. Shadows don't suit me.
Let's see. Ah, Constitution modifier added to AC when unarmored. So yeah, it actually would be better if we grab that. Here, let me hit camp to go find out who has it. Somebody's gonna have it. Let's just send to camp for now.
Up to.
Oh, whoops.
Can't give up now. Don't waste a step.
Oh, hey, Will wants to talk. Okay. Or, I'm sorry. Gale wants to talk. Walk over to Gale and say Will wants to talk. What's up, Gale?
Ah, glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now. We've already found enough magic to soothe its disquiet. If you'll just give me what I need.
Calm down, bud. Alright, what can we give him? Oh, here we go. Chimera's Locket. Dancing Lights, huh? Yeah, I don't care about dancing lights. You can go ahead and have this, bud.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Well, glad you're feeling better. It sounds unpleasant to say the least.
Not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention it. Glad to help.
I bow to your boundless kindness.
Are you sure you're not part bard there?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What do you make of having a vampire in camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
That's a nice way to phrase it. Now, here's the issue here. And that is that if someone that's not currently in my party is holding something that I would like to grab, which I'd say someone is, and the only way to get it is to put someone out of the party, then bring them in, take the item off of them, then swap the party back around again. Which, boy, that seems like a pain in the butt. As opposed to doing it the smart way, which is quite simply, hey man, you can, when you go to camp, access the inventory of all of your allies in the camp. That would be completely acceptable, and not a massive pain in the behind. Simply talk to who you want and dismiss another in the same dialogue? Yes, that would also be good. I'm a hoarder, as you can tell. We hold on to many things here. Like this stone. Why do I have a stone? Ah, glorious vaulting, triple your jump distance. I can only imagine the jump distance on Karlach if I gave that to her. Like, 70 meters. From one side of the map to the other. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to go talk to Will. He probably has those magic gauntlets, since nobody else seems to.
Where am I needed?
Or I'm sorry, keep calling him Will,
Well, that ends.
despite it being Gale.
Not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
I've got a long road ahead. Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Hey, wait in camp for a
Sure.
sec.
The blade stands and find a way forward.
Gale,
How can I help?
join me. Alright, Gale. Do you have it? Oh, maybe it's not Gale that has it. Instead, maybe it's Asterion that has it. That's also possible. Well, while I'm here, I suppose I should go ahead and level Gale up.
Seek and you shall find me.
Wizard level 4. He gained 6 HP. That's honestly more than I thought it would. Okay, so that gives us more spells, a new feat, another level 2 spell slot. That's always nice. How about Acid Splash? Hey, what spells should we have? Oh, not dark vision. Fuck that. Excuse me. Margin reduction's okay. Flaming sphere could be okay. Hold person's usually solid. Knock. Your image and phantasmal force, enfeeblement, invisibility, shatter, web. Well, we'll probably grab mirror image just because it's pretty necessary on a squishy wizard. Without mirror image, you feel kind of, eh. Then, Man, if only we had the level 3 spells available. I know exactly what level 3 spells I'm going to take. We're going to get Haste and Fireball instantly. It's not even a question. Then we're probably going to pick up Counterspell after that. So magic weapon is usually nice, but it feels kind of bad to take on a wizard because you have such limited spells. It's not as bad as warlock, obviously, limited spells, but you feel like you want for wizard for your spells to have a little more oomph. A little more oomph. So Flaming Sphere just lasts for 10 turns and does damage. Dex save. It's concentration, that's the only questionable thing. But I hear Flaming Sphere is good. I've never actually tried it myself, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, let's get rid of Witch Bolt for Flaming Sphere. Grease out for Mirror Image. We'll keep Mage Armor. And then probably the rest of these? Yeah, the rest of these are all good. And then feats. Okay, so for feats, possibly Warcaster to maintain concentration. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, Flaming Sphere is technically a... Wait, as a summon, can it be attacked and destroyed? Or is it just kind of there? Oh, it has HP. I didn't know that. Huh. Spell Sniper's better on our Warlocks because they're using cantrips a lot more. Although he's close to 2 breakpoints, so maybe we ability improvement. So I think it's really between like ability improvement and actually Spell Sniper over Warcaster. We don't have a lot of concentrations going on with this guy. Man, I gotta say, feats in 5e are so fucking toned down that most of them just kind of are very meh. very, very meh. Like, most of these feats are pretty... just ignorable, if I'm being honest. Let's take ability improvement. So we could get Dex up to +2 and intelligence up there. Or we can go more int. That doesn't give you any int on either of those, right? Okay, so we'll do a 1-1 there. Oh, or do we go con? Con's better than Dex. Yeah, we'll get the con breakpoint. That's better. That's definitely better on a squishy mage.
At least things have stayed interesting.
How can I help? How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here.
Alright, just chill here for a sec.
Down.
We go talk to Asterion.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Don't worry, the stuff we're gonna give him is all garbage.
Darling. Lead.
Alright, Asterion, do you have what I'm looking for? There you do. Here, take those braces of defense. Not wearing armor or holding a shield. Unequip. There we go. There, much nicer. Nice butt. Nice tail. There we go. War armor. Okay, and Asterion, we've got a level up for you as well while you were chilling in camp. And we were building him into being essentially a ranger rogue. Making him nice and ranged focused. Which, as I was just saying, ranger rogue? It's time to multi-class. We already got what we want out of rogue. Let's grab some ranger. And hey, as part ranger, he gets to find a familiar. Mm-hmm. Okay, favored enemy. What do we got? Gain proficiency in investigation. Creatures you hit with ensnaring strike, either range or melee, have disadvantage on saving throw. Keeper of the Veil, specialize in hunting creatures from other planes of existence. You gain proficiency in Arcana, can cast protection from evil and good. Magebreaker, history of battling spellcasters, gain proficiency in Arcana and can cast True Strike. Ranger Knight, sworn to serve a crown or nation and seek to bring its foes to ruin, gain skill proficiency in history and armor proficiency with heavy armor. Sanctified Stalker, swore to hunt the enemies of a holy or druidic order, gain proficiency in religion, and can cast Sacred Flame. I like Bounty Hunter the best out of that. Nice ensnaring strike. Natural Explorer, Beast Tamer, Find Familiar. I mean, that's pretty good. Find Familiar. Urban Tracker, gain proficiency in Sleight of Hand. Wasteland Wanderer Cold. Gain resistance to cold, resistance to fire, and resistance to poison. So we either take Beast Tamer for the Find Familiar, or we take Urban Tracker for the proficiency in Sleight of Hand. The proficiency in Sleight of Hand would be min-maxing for him because he's already got rogue levels and Sleight of Hand stuff. Alternatively, I mean, yeah, taking one of the Wasteland Wanderers just for a little resistance to one of the elements isn't that amazing to me, in my opinion, so those three are kind of off the table. So we either min-max with extra proficiency in Sleight of Hand, or we take the Beast Tamer. Zoo. Actually, wait a second. I'll have Find Familiar anyway, won't I? Won't I have Find Familiar either way? Or do I need Beast Tamer for it? Like, this one doesn't use the spell slot, that's its big thing, but I'm not gonna have spell slots for him for anything else. So you know what? Yeah, let's min-max. Sleight of Hand go up. Let's see. So investigation is always going to have it. We could take it off of survival and throw it into insight, animal handling, nature, or athletics. Recognize plants and animals. Hug trees. You know what? I'm kind of fine with it being, survival. It's not a big... That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, this seems good. I am really 50-50 on this, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep it on survival compared to what else I had the option of putting it in. Survival's the best one because it helps us find treasure. Dude, I'm so 50-50 on Beast Tamer versus Urban Tracker. What would this get Sleight of Hand to for him? I like min-maxing. We min-max here. There we go, that's helpful. Now, young William over here, we may not bring him back into the party right now.
Well, hello.
I like his padded armor outfit, looks great. Honestly, fire resistance wouldn't have been bad. I don't think it's as good as the other things we could get. No, I feel like right now we're a little bit weaker than I wish we were with Shadowheart, because she doesn't have anything, but she has one level 2 spell slot available, that's all.
Let's get going.
But we might be able to greed our way through this next section without having to do a long rest. Might being the operative word there. I'm being, like, way stingier than I will ever need to be with my rest, but at the same time...
No time to rest.
At the same time, I'm just a stingy person when it comes to resource management.
Careful, I bite.
He bites. Bite this dick. Oh, he doesn't have Find Familiar yet. He's gonna need more levels in Ranger for that, isn't he? Shoot, that's silly of me. It's not the biggest of deals, but still. I mean, this permanent +1 that he's got going on is very helpful, but this permanent -1 that I've got going on is very unhelpful. And I kind of like having my +1 better than his because I can Eldritch Yeet people. Guess it's not the biggest deal in the world, though. I think we're still fine. I think we could roll with this team. Either that or I take Gale over Asterion. It's kind of our decision here. Which one do I think will be better for the big fight? Honestly, I think Gale will be a little better.
Something? Oh, darling, it's...
He should have all his spell slots.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Join me. Let's take a double check and be sure. Yeah, he's got all his spell slots, so I don't see any reason not to bring him.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay.
Like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
Yes, a brisk stroll
I was
for the
just thinking the
forest.
same thing, but less poetically.
Oh, looks like this is the edge of the village.
Let's be on my way.
A girl could get used to this.
Yep, survival check succeeded. Dirt mound. What do we got?
I'd love to, thanks.
Bunch of nothing.
Got it.
I mean, 100 gold is, I guess, not nothing. Ooh. Bolo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Just jump over there just in case. A poorly drawn map of a city is captioned in flamboyant script. What follows is the most thorough and accurate account of the city and people of Baldur's Gate, the sordid gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows, V. This volume is startlingly accurate, save for the nonsense about the Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. E. E. E, E, E. Ooh, melon.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Okay, let's split this. 2 off. 2 more off. Give this to Gale. And give these to... Karlach's probably going to need it the most. She'll be on the front lines. Oh, hey, Gale, before I forget, throw yourself a mage armor real quick. There you go. And we can arcane recovery charge. Just to quickly recover that. And boop. Very useful.
All right, what now?
All right, let's go.
What path lies before me?
Look, chat, hopscotch. Why isn't there a button to do the hopscotch? You literally cannot go into a hopscotch court and not hopscotch through it. It's the law. Am I right or am I right, chat? Oh, beehive. All right, it's gobbo time. Let's fucking go. Now, the nice thing is that I tricked the goblins into liking me, at least Saza, so she can vouch for me.
Come on, I'll tell the gods what's what.
What's what? Defeat the goblins. We've arrived at Goblin Camp, now to see the 3 leaders.
Goblins ahead.